All right, it's the 25th of March. I haven't made a video in God knows how long, at least a week, I think. I wanted to do an update. I'm doing good. That's my cat going crazy back there. He's full of energy today. No, I'm doing really good. Yeah, made a major turn in my healing, man. A couple weeks ago, whenever I said I did. Major fucking turn in my healing. Can definitely tell the difference. I'm working, I think one day I did 7 hours, but I'm working between 4 to 6 hours a day is what I'm working. I took on a couple little projects, that really got my fucking mind working. That came out really nice. But again, it's the stress. It's the stress I put myself through, that wears me out. And then, still not being completely physically healed, plus being out of shape probably from sitting around and not doing much. So over the next few weeks, it should be interesting. I'm expecting another big jump in my healing. But yeah, doing good. I didn't do anything yesterday. I slept, most of the day yesterday. Feel better today. But yeah, so then let me update just on where I'm at mentally. So what I've come to realize is that I healed myself with my concussions as far as the severity, what was happening with my concussions. My concussions were they were taking my brain back to childhood, to being abused. And because that situation had never gotten taken care of or resolved, it just created major angst and anxiety, and it was so bad. It was showing up physically, it was showing up mentally, it was showing up emotionally. I've processed through most of that. Now I can tell when I am stressed. I can feel as soon as it starts setting in on my body in different places. I can feel it. I can feel how I still have unresolved things that are sitting, mostly in my hips. I can feel it mostly in my hips, possibly in my shoulders, but mostly in my hips, which causes a loss of a range of motion because it sits in there, it packs in there, densely, and just. But, most of that's been cleared up. So that allows me, I can feel, where my back is fucked up. I can feel, what I need to do. I'm very in tune, very in touch with what's going on with me. Hey, Mama. You come up to say hi? Say hello? Yeah, and as far as emotions go, I'm doing good. I really have a problem driving, because I want to assert myself. I got something to do, and I'm trying to get from point A to point B, and somebody will stop right in front of me. It's like, motherfucker, get the fuck out of my goddamn way. So in what every day, I'm just reassured and reaffirmed in the fact that we are beautiful, pure souls that were born into a toxic and trauma-filled environment, and that we were put on programs from the day we were born, beaten into cookie-cutter citizens, put into these indoctrination centers. Our parents were on these fucking programs. So in every instance of our lives, for most of us, It's just constant bombardment with indoctrination of these programs, in the programming, and the lack, and the desire, and the need, and the fear, you know. Um, and I'm seeing it, and I'm seeing how pure we are as humans. We are pure. We are good people as humans. All of this badness, all this disgusting, nasty shit, all comes from when groups of people get together, okay? Or from institutions, systems that people set up. And then from, whatever in the spirit realm and in these other realms that are controlling humanity and feeding off humanity. But otherwise, man, we're good people. I don't know, no matter how pissed I get at somebody out there, you know what I mean? It's not like I wish them death. It's not like I would wish any harm upon these fucking people. You know what I'm saying? I don't have anything, and I think it's the same across the board for us humans. I don't think we have those tendencies where we are just thinking evil thoughts, and we are just looking to assert our will and our power over other people and over other. I don't think we're like that. I know I'm not. And I think people who may be dealing with those feelings, it's due from outside influences. I mean, if all of your entertainment, if everything you've ever seen and ever heard in your whole life is, survival of the fittest, and, second place is the first loser, and, all these different things. I mean, think about what that mindset does to people, And again, certain people who maybe are more sensitive, born more sensitive, and they aren't able to handle all the abuse and all the bullying by everything in this society, at least in America. Again, in America, a lot of kids are not able to deal with the bullying and this, having to keep up the social aspects of this world and in the environment in America. And I've seen it change. They've done a huge non-bullying movement in these schools, and now everybody's a snowflake. So it's like they swing the pendulum from one extreme to the next. There's no just going with the flow of humanity and being a human. It's they got to put these strict rules on you, and they got to put these strict rules on you because if they don't, God knows you're probably going to murder and rape and pillage and plunder. And that's what they do. They've made us think that we're like that, or our natural state is like that. And it's not. And I learned this years ago by watching children. I would watch children. I'm like, the only evilness that I would see come out of children was, I could tell when they came from a bad, when they came out of bad parenting or abuse, or, out of fear. But otherwise, children, I would see children like hit another kid, and then when they would see that kid cry, and they'd hug them and they'd love them, and they'd, and that's what I would see kids naturally do. They would have a tendency to hit each other and to hurt each other. But when they would see the other one displaying hurt, and they would show their humanity immediately and hug and kiss and, all, and, and again, there were some kids that didn't, but so there are babies who are sexually abused, who are physically abused so badly that it affects their psyche. A baby cannot live. If a baby is not given any kind of comfort at all, it can't live. It's got to have some kind of comfort up until the age of like a year and a half or something. It's got to have some kind of non-abusive contact. Otherwise, it won't survive. It'll die off. So, there are these children who will hurt and will maim and will not show emotion. And I believe these children are, some people call them, Nephilim. Some people call them, just evil induced, possessed. I think they're just souls that were abused as babies, and maybe their mother. God knows what the abuse that the mother takes has on the child. That the child it has no direct influence, just indirectly through the mother for the 9 months. I mean, think of how many. I don't know, guys. I mean, I think some people just live in these fucking polished up worlds where there's no abuse. But I'll tell you fucking what. I've seen some nasty fucking shit. And it amazes me. It amazes me that we're able to survive. The human being is an amazing thing. There's nothing else like it in this world. All the computers, all the supercomputers they have don't even come close to touching the regenerative and everything that goes on in the human biological, from the brain to the heart to the belly to how it's all interwoven together. I mean, nothing touches it. It's absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, I'm still. So I guess these are. So I'm just updating things that have been going through my head. There's no doubt in my fucking mind that we are beautiful, pure beings, and something is enslaving us on this fucking earth. And whether our spirits are supposed to be down here or what's going on, and I don't know. I think all that shit's getting found out very quickly. I see a huge movement of people waking up, of people realizing their power, of people realizing that these governments and institutions are in this money game has been lying to them, and giving them false hopes and false sense of reality. People are figuring it out, man, of their own volition. You know what I mean? Like, all these breads and circuses are tailored to every individual to try to keep everybody entangled and blinded and walking around in circles. But I see the blindfolds falling off, man, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if we can be abused from the day we're born and put on these programs that are completely 180 degrees opposite of what we're supposed to be living towards, and we do that for 40 years, and somehow our soul is still crying out and we're able to overcome and heal. I mean, guys, there's something fucking going on that's amazing, is what I'm saying. And I don't know what it is, but it's got me so fucking interested in knowing what the fuck's going on. Again, the forces that be, the forces that have held me down and oppressed me and fucked me up my whole life and kept me in all my addictions and everything else, that want me dead now because I'm of no use. In fact, I'm against use because I am a threat now. So they wants me dead. And because of that, I refuse to die. I will not die until I feel like it is time. Period. Because I have gone from realizing and acknowledging and being very well aware that I was a slave, and now to the fact that I have reclaimed my sovereignty and reclaimed myself, and that I am stronger and more powerful than all this horse shit out there. And now my curiosity is just flying off the charts. Plus, goddamn, I refused it. Now those same feelings I had of being a prisoner, I realize, and I'm feeling all those outside forces just like, fuck, that motherfucker just needs to die now. So fuck that, fuck them, you know what I mean? So I'm going strong, man. And and then tying all these things together, and then the calmness, the peacefulness, living is not so terrible in all these different ways, as bad as it was before. With all this healing that I've gone through, and especially in the turn I've made in the past couple weeks, it has been absolutely phenomenal. I've been getting out, doing a bunch of hikes. Me and my son went rock climbing the other day, so I've been staying active even when I'm not working. Up until yesterday, I didn't do shit yesterday. I'm probably not going to do shit again today. I'm just going to take it easy because I know I have a starting tomorrow, Sunday, I go back to work and I got a whole fucking week of work. So, you know, I'm just trying to balance everything out, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to balance it out, because I know I have to work, but I have to keep my stress levels at a minimum. So, you know, and at the same time, I'm delving into this new area of my life where I'm figuring out what the fuck, you know, how to affect this system and fuck this system to death. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do now. I want to fuck this system to death. Like every move I do of every day and everything that comes out of my mouth and every thought I think, I want to be such a fucking monkey wrench in this fucking system's operation. You know, that's my goal right now. And again, you know, I'm changing daily. I'm fucking getting stronger, changing, tweaking things slightly. But as far as my thoughts and ideas, this whole religion, all that shit, all this shit, everything I've done in the past couple months, few months, this whole past year has been completely 100% necessary. I don't regret anything I've said or done. Period. Period. For anybody who's like, ooh, did he come to Jesus yet? Ooh, is he going to apologize to his mom? Is he going to apologize for realizing he went crazy? No, motherfuckers. Hold your breaths, bitches. Hold your breaths. But yeah, no, I'm super strong, super fucking confident in everything I've done up to this day for my healing. And I stand behind everything, but again, I am tweaking things. There are many different things. I've just been, so with the working, it just keeps me so drained in that, like, because this is an effort. Doing these videos, once I get them started, after the first 20 seconds, it just comes out. But that getting to this point, to the point to where I start the video is extremely difficult. And takes a lot of energy. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. That's what's going on. I think that's good enough for now. Yeah, but fuck the system. Fuck the system. Fuck them all, guys. Fuck them all. Do your healing. Get healed. It's the only thing you can do for yourself. Fuck the money. Fuck the attainment of power, social class, social status, what people think of you, how you're looked at by anybody. Fuck all of that. Fuck your credit score. Fuck it, man. I'm telling you, give up because it's coming, guys. It's fucking coming. Whatever's going on, things are coming in at lightning speed. Lightning fucking speed.